everyone, and welcome to 4EverBiz Team Sizzle. This is yet another team webinar. Today is the 17th of March 2017, and today's topics are, we're going to go through February recognitions very briefly. We'll discuss topic what to duplicate and what does the duplication mean, and cover importance of duplication. Then we'll do the questions and answers, and it's going to be your time to talk, and then we'll review our upcoming events. So, February recognitions. I would like to recognize two girls this month, Jana Massey and Tanya Neville, who this month started doing presentations at the gym. Obviously, they're in two different states. So I did help Tanya a little bit this last Saturday. It was really a lot of fun, and we really highly recommend this for everyone. You can see Jana was very brave to do it herself with her son. Actually, her son was there for support. But both of girls had amazing results. We had a lot of different people who were interested in the products and getting more information and ordering different various products, and some people were interested in business. So congratulations, this is yet one more milestone to success. So today we'll be talking about what does it mean to duplicate, and what is that actually, what does it mean to us, and what does it give us, and why do we need to do that? So before we start doing, talking about duplication, I wanted to kind of briefly cover the financial security principles. I recently had a meeting with my financial advisor, and he stressed out three things. First of all, it is very, very important to reduce your taxable income. Having tax breaks is extremely important. Why? Because you're paying less in taxes, and it's mathematically proven that you gain more funds that you can use later for investments. So there are several different ways to get tax breaks. Obviously without spending any money, there aren't very many. But you can become a landlord, which is very, very hard profession. You can probably just start your own business somewhere out of your garage, and but both of these things pretty much require monetary investments up front. So if you want to become a landlord, obviously you would need to have a large amount of money to purchase a property. Maybe it's a cheap property, then fix it up and then rent it out. But if you would like to own your own business, most of businesses start with about $50,000 plus of investment, because obviously you'd need to rent a space. If you don't need to rent the space, you probably do need to buy certain kind of equipment and do certain things. But the cheapest way, obviously, to start your own business is a multi-level marketing approach, because you don't do any heavy investments at all. And in our case, $240 of investment recovers pretty fast within about 6 to 8 weeks of you starting the business. So, the only thing that you really invest is your time in MLM. So, and it actually has amazing returns. No employees, no need to rent the space, etc., etc. The second thing that he stressed out was to save $100,000 as soon as possible, because obviously you've heard this, saying before that money makes money. So right around 100,000 plus, that's when the money starts making the money. Actually, time is money. You've heard that too. So obviously that's a very good saying. And then once you've saved $100,000, obviously the suggestion is that do not touch them. Because if you touch them, obviously the money is not going to make the money. So, but then how do you save $100,000 a year if you don't even make that much? And how long is it going to take you to do that? It's nearly impossible, especially if you don't have a highly paid job. So in addition to saving, obviously you need to do some additional investments, and you need to not only invest but diversify like a machine, so that you don't put all the eggs into one basket. So diversification and investments have a very important concept behind them. It's power of compounding. If your income is not compounding, over a period of so many years, obviously you're not going to earn anything. So that's why if you do save, if you do invest, you need to invest on a consistent basis over a long period of time to generate any substantial residual income. But a cheaper and easier way is the multi-level marketing approach, where you do not invest anything but a few hours a week, and then it grows. Obviously, it's power of compounding with pretty much no investment, no monetary investment, I should say. And obviously, it does create residual income, but what you need to really be doing in this case is be very patient, because it's not something that would produce results overnight. So what does it mean? What does network marketing duplication mean? Network marketing duplication means that after you have planted the seeds, created leads, and harvested them, meaning signed people up, you create success on your team and in your business by creating duplication. Duplication simply means, in our profession, teaching others. Basically, how do you do that? Well, you teach. Teaching means that you teach your team to generate leads, to register new team members, and to generate sales. Obviously, those are the three basic things. Then you also teach others how to teach their new members to do the same all the way down the line. So that basically provides the duplication. So this means that you provide your team members with an action plan for success that you have followed, which means you probably need to go through becoming successful yourself first, whatever it means, small successes, meaning maybe generating leads, maybe registering, maybe generating sales, and then teaching others how to do this. This can mean any number of things, really. Some people build their business online, some people build it offline, and some do both. Obviously, whatever the case is for you, it is important for you that you are able to teach your new team members to do the same. So why do we duplicate? Here's a very busy slide here. So here's a couple of examples. First, on the left, you see there is a retail example. So here you are, a fearless woman in red pants. Let's say you had managed to acquire 30 customers, and through those 30 customers, you managed to retail about 10 case credits. At $200 per case credit, that's about $2,000 a month. So as an assistant supervisor, you have 35% discount, which would then generate $700 retail profit for you. This is a pretty amazing for somebody who had no investment, who had no really nothing, no employees, no prior knowledge to be able to do something like this. And a lot of people can come out to this kind of income within just a few months in our business. So assistant supervisor gets 35% retail profit. Supervisors, the next level, it's 38% profit. So here you get a little 3% bump in salary, so to speak, in commission. So now you got $760 worth of monthly commission off of those 30 customers, or off of those, the 10 case credit volume of sales, or $2,000 volume of sales. Assistant manager, 43%, you get $860 worth of commission, and this is a significant bump up. So then I don't have this listed here. Manager, well, manager volume, as manager gets 48% of commission, so that's almost 50%. So you get approximately $1,000 a month of retail commission off of 10 case credit. So as you can see that your retail profit grows with the positions that you acquired, but you can see that this is static. Basically what happens here, if you're just in a retailing business, which is fine, a lot of people, a lot of single moms or busy moms can just do that. you probably understand that once you stop, the income stops. It's got a limit to it. As long as you work, as long as you retail, as long as you contact those customers and take care of those customers and, find out their needs and maybe add a couple customers here and there, you are fine. But as soon as you stop, you're done. You're not going to generate any income from this kind of business. So MLM really stands for multi-level marketing. So it entails duplication or building a team. You can build a small team, you can build a large team, you can build a global team. There's so many different ways to build a team. Maybe you just want to build a team of retailers. Maybe you want to build a mixed team. Maybe you are ambitious enough to build a team of business builders. So it all depends on your ambition and your commitment. So here's another example on the right-hand side when you chose to build a team, and the principle is very simple. You build three. You bring three. First step is you bring three people, three of your dedicated individuals that would like to maybe build teams also. So those three, you teach them. Instead of focusing on retailing, you focus a little bit more on building the team and coaching and training. So you focus on making your minimum, which starts with a supervisor position of 4 case credits minimum. So obviously you have some customers, not necessarily 30, but just a few that would then order approximately 4 case credits from you. So that 4 case credits minimum allows you to generate a team bonus, meaning it allows you to receive residual income from your team for your services of training and coaching them and helping them. So it's not that you're receiving it for free. Obviously, you will find out that you had invested a lot of time into those people. So, so you have a little bit of retailing to do, and then you teach everyone on your team to also do 4 case credits. So now you have 3 people in the first line, and those each generate 4 case credits. That makes it 12 case credits. And you see this in a red font, 12 case credits in your first line of your team. Then you also teach each one of those 3 how to recruit their own 3. Let's just make it very small, 3. Not 5, not 6, not 7, 3, just 3. The reason why I'm saying this is because obviously the success of network marketing is not the breadth of the business, it's the depth of the business. The sooner you can get to the 3rd level, or the sooner your structure or your organization gets to the 3rd level, the more stable your business is, the faster it's going to grow, and as you can see here, the higher your income is. So you teach this first line to also recruit 3 more of others, So now you have 9 people in the 2nd level. So you see that each one of them brought 3 more business builders, and that makes it 9 in the 2nd level. So now the 2nd level also gets to retail or move about 4 case credits worth of products a month. So that means 36 case credits out of the 2nd line. You can see this in a red font. So the first line got 12 case credits. The 2nd line got 36 case credits. The 3rd line now, you teach, obviously you, with the help of your first line, teach the 2nd line to also generate 4 case credits and to also recruit their own 3 business builders into the team. That makes it 27 people in the 3rd line. So you can see that here, 27. So 27 people means 108 case credits. So 27 times 4. So each one of those 27 will also be taught and will retail about 4 case credits worth of product. So that just means 108 case credits. So right above, you see here a little table right by the fearless woman in red pants. You see that at 4 case credits per person, this organization generates 156 case credits. just the team itself. 156 case credits. How did I get to this number? I added 12 case credits plus 36 case credits plus 108 case credits. So you can see that it's all red font, so that kind of matches. So 156 case credits times $200 per case credit. That then we take a roughly 10% of that. So 10% of that would be $3,120. So that's your team bonus. Why I take 0.1, why I take 10% is because it's average. Depends on the position each one of those people are in. So roughly it's 10%. So sometimes, you know, it's 3%, sometimes it's 13%, but roughly it's 10%. So now you got $3,120 of residual income off of this structure. Now, if you were to bump it up just by 2 case credits a month, let's say you're a fearless, moderate overachiever, and you say, I want to do 6 case credits a month, and I'm going to teach each one of my people to do 6 case credits. That, obviously, you can see that in the second line, in the first line you got 18 case credits, second line you got 54 case credits, third line you got 162 case credits. Together, it makes 234 case credits, and you multiply it by 200, and you take 10% of it. That's very rough estimate, $4,600 and $4,680. So $4,680. That's your residual income off of your team. Then now, let's say you're a fearless super achiever and you decided to do 8 case credits of retail a month or more, and that entitles you to 312 case credits off of your structure. Why? It's because you learned how to do 8 case credits yourself, and you taught how to do that. Overachiever taught other overachievers how to do 8 case credits, and they're doing it. 312 case credits off of the whole organization. That, my friend, is $6,240. So now we're talking some real good money. Now we're talking of replacing somebody's wage completely with this business, with income from this business. And obviously, you're still making, on the left-hand side, you can see you're still making a little bit up on the retail. But you can see now that retailing alone does not make the income grow. Retailing alone does not give you stability, but team building does. So that is what we're duplicating. We're duplicating the activities that our sponsor does. We begin with retailing. We begin with learning how to retail and teaching others how to retail, regardless of whether they're wanting to build a big business or just retail. But we are also teaching others how to recruit, how to generate leads, how to recruit, how to get those people started, how to get those people coached into leaders, into recruiters, into planners. So obviously a huge portion of this business is planning. Okay. So here's another very simple slide that you may have seen in other presentations. It's commission by sales volume. That basically covers, based on how many case credits of product you actually retail a month, it covers approximately how much money you might be making as an assistant supervisor, assistant manager, and manager. So you can see here that 7 case credits, we were talking in a previous webinar, that 7 case credits is what I would like to teach others how to do, because that gives you, even as an assistant supervisor, almost $500 a month. So, and as an assistant manager, it's $600 a month. That is a great income that might afford you a nice car, might afford you additional vacation per month. And this is a very good table to share with others, just to kind of walk them through what that means to them. I mean, you grow and your income grows. So, duplication of principles, or duplication principles of our business. Why do we need to duplicate? Well, we've already said a little bit about the depth. It isn't the breadth, it's the depth. Because obviously, frankly, you can be hiring, I know, 100 different people into the first line, but if you're not coaching them how to build their own teams, how to transfer the knowledge, you know, this duplication is not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. What's going to happen is a bunch of standalone retailers or people who are completely lost, and some will fall off completely and some will just kind of barely float because they're not taught to work into the depths of the business and to, you know, to teach the duplication, to teach the duplication principles down into their downline. So another thing that is worth mentioning is that duplicate what is duplicatable. If you are spending 3 hours on the phone personally training your what you think is the best leader in your team, and while you're doing wonderful things for your best leader, it brings absolutely no duplication. It's not duplicatable because not everybody is going to have the 3 hours. So please be conscientious of your own time and also your other people, because people are going to do what you're doing. And instead of training or talking to somebody for 3 hours, what you need to do is refer them to a video. It's very, very easy nowadays to record any videos with PowerPoint, or simply just, you know, use iMovie on your phone and record a very short video that you can actually send out or post, or even use Facebook Live. That is duplicatable. But if you're not sharing the knowledge across, that's not duplicatable, because nobody's going to have, you know, 3 hours time, 15 people, you know, on your team that much time. It's not possible. It's not physically possible. So what's duplicatable is webinars, it's other people's videos, other people's articles, other people's training material. You know, if it's not yours, don't worry about it, because as long as it's duplicatable, not everybody on your team is going to be able to generate something from scratch, especially right away. So it's totally fine to point a person to a website or to an already existing set of materials rather than, you know, start recreating from scratch. So anything from messages, videos, it is duplicatable. So just leverage that. Another point worth mentioning is be creative. This is an art, not a science. You know, you can't really teach someone to come up to a person on the street or in a store and like a robot say things to them. It's going to sound horrible. So it's an art. It's an art of conversation. That's the kind of business we're in. It's an art of relationship. It's going to get you to where you know, no one has gone before, so to speak, you know, the deep space nine of things that you've never imagined yourself as being or having or doing. So, you know, enjoy it. Enjoy the art. You know, try different things. Try what works. You know, if it works, share it with others. You know, teach that to others. Be creative and remember that this is an art. Learn to retail. That's very important, because we are in the business of moving a product. If the product is not moving, there is no business, obviously. You know, I'm lucky that I have a large family. We love the product. We use, you know, anywhere, you know, sometimes less, sometimes a little bit more than 2 case credits a month. That's a lot of product. And, you know, we really enjoy all the products, from smoothies to shampoos to, you know, you name it, you know, makeup's wonderful. So we're lucky, but not everybody is that lucky. Not everybody is going to redirect their income. Let's say if it's just one person in the family, how much product do they really need? Maybe 0.5 case credits. But, you know, large family might need 2 case credits. You know, extra large family might need 3 case credits. If people have animals, they might need 4 or 5 case credits. It just all depends on how they want to redirect their income towards forever. You know, we're all using the same products. You know, we don't want to use doctors, so we want to use health products rather than using, you know, redirecting our income towards helping the medical industry, so to speak, or pharma industry. So, you know, learn to retail, and it's as simple as, you know, very slowly but consistently building your customer base, knowing your customers, calling them, finding out how they're doing, their health issues, their family issues, knowing, keeping a log of everyone that is your customer is very helpful, because then you will know who is going on vacation for you to just call and offer our wonderful, skincare product or sunscreen or travel kit, you name it. So, or maybe if a person is going someplace, maybe they want to take a couple of Sonia skincare kits as presents to their family who lives in another state. So it's very, very good to actually, keep in touch and care about your customer base, because then they will be loyal to you. And obviously we teach little things like giving little gifts here and there, some Sonia products, or giving a new product to try as a pop box, or giving aloe lips as little thank you gift, sending cards, congratulating with birthday and anniversary. Taking care of your customer base will ensure that you have that second stream of income constantly. And then learning the consistency is very, very important. If there is no consistency, there is no business. Basically, that's as simple as that. If you're thinking that you're just going to do something for a few months and then you're not going to do anything, sorry, my friend, that's not true. It's not going to be like that. With any business, and even your full-time job or part-time job, you need to go there. Obviously, you need to go there. This business, you don't have to go anywhere, but you do need to self-motivate yourself, at least to motivate yourself to the point where you're doing a little bit every day. Find your minimum. Find your constant, and consistently hit that constant. So, for instance, you contact 3 people a day. You contact 3 people a day, you follow up with 3 people a day. That's pretty simple. Everywhere you go, you ask a person, you converse for 2 minutes, and you say, hey, how long have you worked here? All right, great. Yeah, how much do you make? Oh, really? Oh, I bet you make a lot of money. No? Are you happy? No? Okay. Well, how are you open to additional income? Because I have a business. I got around right now. I can't really talk to you, but I would love to get a number, and I promise I will get you all the information. I'll be able to share with you all the details about that. So I'd like to end with a little gaishido.com. This is something that I ran into, and we at work we laugh about this. This is really awesome stuff. There are 7 gaishido principles. It's the art of getting your shit done. Sorry for harsh words, but it's the gaishido guy here. It's actually, it came from Japan. It's really funny, but relentless focus is the first principle. Single task, obviously focusing instead of multitasking is going to get a whole lot stuff done rather than spreading your attention to multiple tasks. This is also called a flow. Single task focus, when you get into the flow, when you really kind of block your noises, block your attention, and only zoom in your attention on whatever you're doing, and you will notice how much faster you're going to get this done. Number 3 is boring consistency. Sorry, it's boring. I'm sorry, it's boring. But isn't your current job boring? 90% of the time, whether you're driving a truck, whether you're, hanging clothes on hangers, or you're selling something over the counter, it's boring. So what we do here is actually not that boring. Some of it is, but most of it is psychological, and it's important to people's future, and you're helping people, and you're also learning a lot about people, and you're interacting, so you can make it fun. We go to other people's houses with presentations, and it's wow, it's fun. We have lunch, we have dinner, we have fun, we giggle, we laugh, we say jokes, we make girls pretty, pamper parties. Everyone's happy. We had a great time. So you combine the fun with business. It's amazing. It's much better than boring consistency at work of typing, retyping, or doing some really stupid manual tasks. Number 4 is no bullshit. So stop the bullshit and start focusing. Basically, that's the idea. Number 5 is no meetings. Obviously, limiting amount of time that you meet. Talk on the phone for 3 hours. No. Talk on the phone for 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes with your team. Do sprints, little, kind of like sizzles, short meetings where you just do it very quickly, you touch base, you cover the basics, you're done, and stop wasting the time. And then number 6, very important, follow up. following up with your team, following up with your customers. It's very important because without the follow-up, you don't know what people are doing, how they're doing. It's very, very important to follow up. And number 7, very important thing, don't be an asshole. It's funny, but you would not believe how many people could be one of those. And it's important self-check, you know, to say, you know, am I being an asshole? Am I being sarcastic? Am I being, oh, you know, snotty to customers? Or, you know, people are people, so don't be that. Be understanding, be sensitive without wasting too much time. All right, upcoming events. We are temporarily stopping our home presentations because we're leaving. We're leaving to Dubai in less than 2 weeks, so we are getting really on the go with trying to get ready for that and plan everything. So, but instead of doing the home parties, we are doing presentations at the gym on Saturday morning. So. And 2 more things that I'd like to say. First of all, about the presentations at the gym. They're huge time savers. It requires for you to not have, basically not have any preparation. You just bring your products, you set it up. It takes maybe about 10 minutes to set it up. They typically have a table for you. Second thing, it requires no invitation to other people. You obviously can send some invites to your friends and family and say, hey, I'm presenting at the gym today, come and visit and support me. Well, we don't guarantee that anybody comes, but we do guarantee that a lot of people are going to be walking by your table and you're going to be like a sore thumb, and they're going to be stopping by and they're going to be asking you questions, and they're going to be looking at your product, and the more people stop by, the more people join them, because everybody's nosy trying to figure out what is there. Now I see a lot of people gathering over there, so I'm going to go look too. So we give people just a little smudge to try of aloe peaches and different other aloes. And last weekend, I think total, we probably gave out about half a bottle of aloe, and maybe 1 forever, you know, in total, and then maybe 1 forever to go, like aloe to go packet to try, because, you know, a lot of people kind of like the look of aloe to go and they like to try that, and because it's full of antioxidants. So it requires no preparation, it requires no invitation. It's a lot of fun. It's very short, in 2 hours, and the best hours are usually either in the morning between 9, like if it's Saturday or Sunday morning, between 9 and noon, because that's where most of the classes are. It's in the morning, and then people see you, and then on the way out they stop. And then in the evening, usually, probably right after work for 2 or 3 hours. That would be also very good. So try that out, call around and find out where else you can display your products for free, and where else you can do demonstrations for free. So, all right, next Team Sizzle, we're going to have announcements and recognitions. Again, the topic will be working with your who do you know list. No, we're moving step up a little bit to the who do you know list, because we've kind of taught you the basics of the arts of selling and taking care of the customers, the duplication, why do we need to do all this, and now working with who do you know list. You know, that's probably the hardest part of our business, believe it or not. For me, it's definitely the hardest, because that's what I do at work, and I hate lists, because that's all I do at work. And when I come home, I'd like to do something different than that, but yet I have to do that. But in any business, if you're selling product or service, you're always taking care of the customers. Customer list is the backbone of your business. And if you don't know how to work with the list, how to work with your customers, how to take care of them and keep them, you will not survive in any of the business. So, and if you decide that you don't want the customers and you're actually an hourly employee, then you will never taste the taste of the residual income, basically. That's it. So we'll also go through questions and answers, and then we'll discuss the upcoming events. So right now, it's your time to talk. Do you need any help with customer acquisition, with your monthly orders towards your minimum of 4 case credits? Generating repeat customers? Do you need any help with following up? Do you need any help with staying focused? And do you need any help with recruiting? Please raise your hand so we can see if you have any questions.